Alright, let's dive into something that's both bizarre and deeply concerning. Imagine this, a nuclear power plant, a symbol of human ingenuity, being overrun by a jellyfish. Not once, but on the same date, 2 years in a row. Sounds like the plot of a B-movie, right? But this is real, and it happened in France. Personally, I think this story is a perfect metaphor for the challenges we are facing in the 21st century, nature's unpredictability clashing with our technological ambitions. What makes this really interesting is that it's not just a quirky incident, it's a symptom of a much larger issue. France, a country that's long been a poster child for nuclear energy, is now grappling with the realities of climate change. Extreme heat, wildfires, and now jellyfish swarms are forcing us to rethink our relationship with the environment and our energy systems. From my perspective, the jellyfish incident is a wake-up call. It's not just about a nuclear plant temporarily shutting down, it's about the fragility of our infrastructure in the face of ecological shifts. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. France is planning a massive blackout drill in 2027 to test its crisis response. Why? Because the country is increasingly vulnerable to power outages, partly due to the very same extreme weather events that are causing these jellyfish swarms. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a country that's betting big on nuclear power, yet its reactors are being shut down during heat waves because the cooling systems can't handle the temperatures. It's like building a house on quicksand and then being surprised when it starts to sink. One thing that immediately stands out is the irony here. France has positioned itself as a leader in carbon-free energy, but its nuclear plants are struggling under the weight of a warming planet. What many people don't realize is that nuclear power, while low carbon, is incredibly water-dependent. Those reactors need massive amounts of water for cooling, and when rivers dry up or temperatures soar, the system falters. This raises a deeper question. Is nuclear power as reliable as we've been led to believe in a world where climate extremes are becoming the norm? Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. France isn't just dealing with jellyfish and heat waves, it's also caught in a political tug-of-war over the future of energy in Europe. The EU is pushing for massive grid upgrades to meet its climate goals, but France and Sweden are resisting the costs. What this really suggests is that even countries committed to green energy are struggling to align their ambitions with their wallets. In my opinion, this is where the rubber meets the road. It's easy to talk about a carbon-free future, but who's going to pay for it? And are we willing to make the tough choices today to avoid disasters tomorrow? A detail I find fascinating is how France's energy challenges reflect a global dilemma. We are all trying to balance progress with sustainability, but the solutions aren't always as straightforward as they seem. Nuclear power, for instance, is often touted as a bridge to a renewable future, but incidents like the jellyfish swarm remind us that it's not immune to the chaos of a changing climate. Personally, I think we need to have a more honest conversation about the trade-offs involved in our energy choices. So, where does this leave us? France's jellyfish-infested nuclear plant isn't just a weird news story, it's a symbol of the complexities we are navigating as a species. It's about the tension between our technological dreams and the unpredictable forces of nature. It's about the cost of progress and the limits of our control. As we watch France grapple with these challenges, I can't help but wonder, are we prepared for the world we are creating? And more importantly, what are we willing to change to ensure a future that's not just innovative, but sustainable? What do you think? Is nuclear power still the answer, or do we need to rethink our approach entirely? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this analysis intriguing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping our world. Thanks for watching.